Good contest this between two very good players.
The difference here is for Zampa that he's looking to bowl to pick wickets. There's not waiting for batsmen to make a mistake. I think the strategy has got to be a little different. So he's toying with the field sake. Obviously, he wants the batsman to take a different route. Maybe, you know, play with a different angle of the bat. Yeah, that's played fine, and nice bit of touch play from Babar Azam. Oh, that's beautiful. Handled by Manas Labuschagne. Sliding and picking at the ball neatly. Right, here are the winners of brand new Vigotel smartphones. Scan the QR code or download the PCB Live app and sign up now for a chance to be the lucky winner.
Oh, nice to be.
He's set him up with flighted deliveries. What about a quicker one off the length? Wrap him in front of the for the wickets. Let's see whether Zampa goes for that killer blow. It's far too easy for Babar Azam. This time played with a different angle to eke out a run. And after 21, 90 for 3.
बैंकिंग होगी अब और भी आसान. स्टार
Set him up with flighted deliveries. What about a quicker one off the length? Wrap him in front of the for the wickets. Let's see whether Zampa goes for that killer blow.
this series into his 6th.
It's far too easy for Babar Azam. This time played with a different angle to eke out a run.
Australia definitely needs a
And after
striker. The only
21,
way they will
90
go
for
is
3.
run back. बैंकिंग होगी अब और भी
Wickets
आसान.
bundle is a
स्टार
requirement. But so far it has been denied. A dogged effort from Babar Azam. Oh, once again beaten. That happens on a pitch like this. Or you forget about the previous delivery, focus on the next one. He didn't chase the ball, that's why he has survived. Babar Azam.
Not the first time. On repeated occasions and almost consistently in his previous spell, Matt Kuhneman bowled those similar lines where he picked up Ghazi Ghori as well, who survived a review. Next one decided to hit one out of the park. The ball cannoned into the stump. So can Kuhneman pick up Babar here?
Set him up with flighted deliveries. What about a quicker one off the length? Wrap him in front of the wickets. Let's see whether Zampa goes for
What
that
you want is not to
killer
be
blow.
hanging your bat outside your front leg. So play late, play within yourself. Don't be pushing at anything. He does have the arm ball as well, so brings both edges and that front pad into
And
play.
after 21, 90 for 3.
बैंकिंग होगी अब और भी आसान. स्टार
was that arm delivery you were referring to, but nicely negotiated by Babar Azam.
In his previous spell.
Now he's learned the art of dealing with the left arm spinners. Initially, he used to play outside the line of the delivery, and he was picked up so many times and frequently. Was there any edge involved? Umpire is not interested. Conferring. Should it be reviewed or not?
The way the appeal was in the only meant that you would send it upstairs, but eventually the keeper, the captain
Match
does.
director, player review for caught behind. Original decision is not out. Bowler's feet checks. We're going to need to see ultra edge when available. Thank you. Rolling through, please. Rolling through. Thank you. Clear gap between bat and ball. Kumar, you can save your original decision of not out. On screen to the right.
Josh Inglis was the most excited. Closest to the ball, he heard something. Maybe one of those clicky bat handles. The review lost by Australia, not even close to that edge from Babar's bat. But Babar did look to play that ploy from Australia, who left leg side open behind square and went down for the sweep to access that area. Now they've plugged that. And he picks up a single from exactly where the bowler had moved the field. So quick single gets the over done, 91 for 3. Open wide and we'll look for 2. It's the 1. Yeah, the winners of the Big Hotel smartphone. You can scan a QR code and or download the PCB Live app. Congratulations to all those.
You expect great things from Adam Zampa because of his guile and experience. But he hasn't come to the fore for his side in this particular series. And that's concerning, especially with the fact that he's operating on surfaces that are very conducive for spin bowling.
Obviously not having a lot of runs to play with. Even if he does bowl consistent channels, I reckon both Salman Ali Agha and Babar Azam are experienced enough to play those periods out because they don't really need to take any risks whatsoever. There'll have to be something really special. Any have one to bite and turn in terms of the wrong one to get through the gap for Babar. I remember Australia were 98 for 2. And then they lost 3 wickets for 18. In the end, they were bundled out and they lost the last 7 wickets for just 38 runs.
Oh, nice hit.
93 for 3.
इवेपोरेटर कंडेंसर पीसीबी कार्ड सब कवर्ड है जो भी हो मेंटेन डॉल्स करेगा 6 साल वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री जबरदस्त कूलिंग और फ्री इंस्टॉलेशन भी और 12 साल की कंप्रेसर वारंटी क्योंकि डॉलन्स रिलायबल है
बैंकिंग एजेंट ढूंढने की फिक्र अब और नहीं, क्योंकि अब हर बैंकिंग एजेंट आपका एजेंट। पैसे भेजने हो या फौरन कैश निकालना हो, अब एक ही जगह पर मिलेगी तमाम माली सहूलियात। हमारे 14 मिलियन आसान मोबाइल अकाउंट्स 16 बैंक्स के साथ इसका वाज़े सबूत है।
आसान मोबाइल अकाउंट पावर्ड बाय हमारा मानी प्लेटफॉर्म।
वाह, ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी, पाकिस्तान ग्लोबल ड्राइवर है।
Now they've heard something once again, and so has Kumar Dharmasena. And this time the batter is walking. So Australia strike.
The reason why Babar Azam has survived so many times with delivery like this, he never tried to chase the ball. Here, he took the bat away from the body, edged it, and a nice catch behind the
Pakistan. Wow, very impressive game. Service Tires is a game changer. Service Tires, Pakistan's global tire brand.
थोड़ा लैग कर रहा है। अब कुछ कर लें? Let's do cold coffee, ठीक है?
Dolan's Premaline No Frost refrigerator range. With its Duo Frost technology, independent cooling system keeps food fresh for longer. Dolan's Premaline, designed for better.
33 runs between Babar Azam and Salman Ali Agha. Now the left and right hand combination to the crease. So Kuhneman also has a very good record against left-handers. Just making sure he's got the field spot on to the new man in.
He had never looked impressive, Kuhneman. When he started his first spell, he was pitching the ball very close to the bat. Ever since, he has dragged the length back, looks a different bowler. More threatening. He's already picked up 2 wickets for just...
Really good delivery, but what Salman Ali Agha just pushes at the ball. Look at how far away from the front pad he's placed it. That has just caught the edge on the way through to the keeper. Great take as well. Josh Inglis behind the stumps.
had got up with the bounce, English. That's why he was very comfortable.
Oh, nice, Lord.
Talking about Matt Kuhneman against left-handers in ODIs. Equal number of wickets before today, 5 and 5, both to left and right-handers. But for the left-handers, they come at an average of just 6.4. He's got good timely strikes against the left-handers, and he's got one who's yet to get off the mark. Bowling with the leg slip, with the extravagant amount of turn. If he tucks one round the corner. Now then a change of angle as well. Kuhneman around the wicket.
Since he's a senior statesman, Babar Azam, he knows how to deal with the left-arm spinners on a pitch which is offering plenty. And looks to play the ball close to the body, close to the front pad.
A lot of fielders moving around now. One very close in front, catching position on the offside. He's brought square leg up in the ring. What they want is they want Babar Azam to stay on strike at this last delivery so they can bowl at Arafat Minhas in the next over. Short and wide delivery doesn't help the cause. So one to close the over out. 95 for 4. He plays away from his body and loses his wicket to that.
Yeah, we were discussing about the technique of Babar Azam and Salman Ali Agha, that he actually followed the ball. But for me, the major part was the head position. Babar had both the eyes on the ball, whereas Salman Ali Agha's head was towards extra cover. And that was the major thing about that dismissal and Babar Azam surviving.
Really good from our team. Hawkeye, graphics, all of them. Tight ship being run by the director. There is a team sport up here as well, along with the cameramen who've had their work cut out in sweltering hot heat during this series. So a massive thank you to all of them. And the ground staff who were all over the place because we had covers everywhere. The storm hit just before the start of the game. A collective effort. Now Pakistan hoping for a collective effort to clinch this series. 40 deliveries since the last boundary.
Oh, catch it ran just a little inside edge onto the pad.
Where Dad's made his way sidelines, trying to get the perfect shot. Ashif Minhas, the father of Samir and Arafat Minhas. They've got a younger brother as well who's 15. Dad reckons he's better than both the other boys. So Dad's wish is to see all of them represent Pakistan at some point, and even better if they can all be together. Now once again, last delivery, just call the field in. Don't allow Babar Azam that single. Try and bowl at Arafat Minhas in the next over. Needs to be straight. Single is available. He wants to turn it into that leg side. And straight to the fielder. So Arafat will face the next over. 25 done, 97 for 4.
Yeah, 61 runs required from 150 deliveries. Well, Inglis has decided to introduce Mott short because the left-handed batsman is out there in the middle. And this move has a potential. Now remember, in the previous outing, he picked up 3 wickets. Starts off well.
Two of 9, a game of temperament and real composure here for Arafat Minhas. Needs to back himself and rely on all those preparation processes he's gone through to play out this period. I mean, look at the equation. 60 from 148 should be fairly straightforward. However, given the surface, you never know. You never know, and I say that because Australia lost 38, 7 wickets and 38 runs towards the back end of their first innings. So Australia trying. You should imagine Babar Azam with his experience should be up to the task. 32 of 72.
See, he's come out with a name, Babar Azam, that he's going to get his side over the line no matter what. He's been fighting with the opposition. He's been fighting with his instincts. He's gone in a defensive mode. Not a bad idea from him. As long as he finishes the job well done. Doesn't have to be fancy, does he? I mean, for the Aussie captain, he needs to be innovative. I mean, yes, Zampa has bowled 7 overs. He might pick up a wicket here, but he hasn't been able to bring any impression on Pakistani batters. It won't be a bad idea to introduce Renshaw, because in the previous game, he was getting to bowl. He was getting the ball to bite. And here, there's something more in this surface for the finger spinners. 98 for 4.
बैंक का एजेंट ढूंढते
Change of plans. Break things up in terms of the spin. Goes back to Nathan Ellis. quick sneak into a single and comfortable. Well, Bank Alpha Line, over 1,100 of their branches. You can open your current account, enjoy various free services, and even earn Orbit rewards. Maintain and grow your balance with Bank Alpha Line. Similar time in the game, that second ODI, Pakistan were 98, but on the similar runs, a confirmation on that when Nathan Ellis picked up Babar Azam. And there's something similar. It was a slow one, just held one of the cracks and darted back in sharply. And on review, the decision was in favor of Australia. So that's something what Josh Inglis will be hoping for from Nathan Ellis.
Now, on slow and turning tracks, he's the go-to bowler for Australian captain. Ball to deviate hugely. And that's why I was mentioning that Renshaw should be introduced into the attack, especially from this end. Off spinners are actually getting more perches.
Very similar to his dismissal in that second ODI. Short and wide and spanked away through that offside. A boundary after 52 deliveries, and Nathan Ellis is disappointed with himself.
100 on the board. Now this is the hallmark of an established player. Even though you get into a defensive mode, but whenever the opportunity presents itself for the ball to go towards the boundary line, you have to stay alert. And Babar Azam was. Cashed on that particular delivery, which was wide and short.
This one even better. The chase will be on for the sweeper. Should be a couple. We also noticed Nathan Ellis, because he was predominantly bowling those cutters into the surface. Josh Inglis had his helmet on and was up to the stumps in the first three deliveries, in fact. Once that boundary was hit, he's decided to go back to his original position. So that allows for Babar to move around in the crease as well. A lot of the times to create your own length or to throw the bowler off his length, to meet the ball earlier. The batter might just bat out of his crease, but now Ellis has come back up, straight up to the stumps. And 5 for 4. This is what we're talking about. The one on the left today with the keeper up on both occasions. Very similar in where it's pitched. A slow one. It's one of those cracks and darts back in sharply. The one on the left today maybe just doing a touch more than the other day. Babar Azam did review that, lost that review, and it was a good one from Nathan Ellis. Bit of a tweak in the field, just adjusting the two men square on that offside. Change of personnel as well, swap around. A wideish third, point fielder, the sweeper in between as well. That is straight. That is very straight. Is it continuing too much with the angle?
Where was the impact? That was the question. And that's what they are discussing. Was it outside the off stump? And they have already decided it's not worth it. Outside the off stump, marginally.
Yeah, just outside that off stump. Just put a little bit of question mark into Arafat Minhas that Matt Short does have the one that continues on into the left-hander. That one did not spin. Just mind to watch out for something that is in front and in line with the stumps. Inside edge on that as well. So is why the bowler did not encourage the captain to go for that.
Yeah, the reason why Dharma Sena is enjoying a very good series here because it's a normal thing for him to umpire on turning tracks. Hails from Sri Lanka. The pitches have improved there.
Cut away and through. And the two men inside the ring. Arafat Minhas picks up his first boundary.
It was a gift, wasn't it? It was short and wide, offered ample time for Arafat Minhas to decide where the ball is going. It was aerial, but away from the fielder.
Boundary just releases a little bit of pressure on Arafat Minhas. Short and wide. Touch quicker, a touch straighter to end the over. 109 for 4.
Pakistan within touching distance now, 49 needed. Plenty of wickets in hand. Babar Azam, the guiding light in this run chase on 38. I think he's played the variations superbly. And he's been so switched on regarding the defensive technique. And that's the way I guess to bat on this surface. A big test for Arafat Minhas also. His technique is being challenged, his temperament is being challenged. Australia in desperate need to find a wicket or two. Zampa has been a typical Zampa. We haven't seen a lot of variations, a lot of chances taken by him. He's been like he usually is. Maybe with a bit more flight and loop, but he hasn't got a lot of purchase out of the surface, so he's not been as threatening as some of the other bowlers.
Modern day white ball cricket, you're expecting to score quickly, expecting to get boundaries and make a play. But these surfaces haven't allowed that, and today, especially with pace being a modest one, you have to really rein yourself in. Babar has done that. Arafat Minas also will be told that not a problem if you don't get a boundary. It's not a problem if you're not scoring quickly because everything's under control.
He got a good one. Cut him in half as a save. Ball stomping a bit and then the off-cutter there. Shattering the stumps. Mas Sadakat there, leg before wicket. And then Rory there trying his hand at a slot sweep, missed it completely. And the last man dismissed. He got a beauty, Salman Ali Agha. There was a puff of dust as that ball landed on that hard length and spun across sharply. Very good catch by the keeper. 46 of 129, so not about balls versus runs. It's about making sure that wickets do not fall.
The one change that Australia had in the 11 was Cooper Conley. Interesting that he's not had a ball yet. Left arm spin. Finger spinners have got a lot of response off the surface. So as of yet, Inglis hasn't thrown the ball to Cooper Conley at all.
A bit more fly, just wanting the batsman to take an aggressive route. Not to be. He defends again, Arafat. 112 for 4.
पाकिस्तान के फेवरेट सर्विस टायर्स अपने
well, a breakthrough and a massive one for Australia.
Yeah, Kuhnemann has been threatening to do this. Finally, he gets one to pitch leg and head off. Fabulous delivery. Babar misses it. He's been beaten quite a bit by Kuhnemann, but this time he rattles the stumps. Needed a quality delivery to get rid of Babar. He's out for 40, 112 for 5.
I like it.
but this is something sensational and special. Look at the trajectory of the ball from leg to off. Incredible delivery. And that to a set Babar Azam when he was batting well on 40. Still can't seem to believe it. The remaining runs as a ton of pressure and double the chasing runs. It's all about maintaining pressure out there, especially on the newcomer. Oh, he gets another good one. But it was, well, you got to say, nicely played in the end. He just went forward and just kept at it.
He's done this every over. One delivery or a couple of deliveries from about middle and leg, turn and bounce away.
Clearly a puff of dust as that ball landed on that length. So things happening. Bowling is 8th over. 2 more overs left. What a great over. Absolutely great from Kunaman. 112 for 5. Oh, that ball is now spinning like a top. And so this has now certainly become a bit of a tester for Pakistan. Look at that. Impossible to play.
Matthew Renshaw into the attack. Left arm batter, left-handed batter, so right arm round the wicket.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a bit of a laugh. I think it's English there with a bit of a laughter. Cheeky one. And he goes again. So straight away, batsman is on the back foot, and that's what happens. You've got to give yourself time to adjust to that extravagant spin, and the best way to do that is to maybe play off the back foot. Let's see whether it works or not. Edge and taken. Brilliant piece of catching. It is happening for Australia, and Pakistan certainly going down. That is unhappy and a bit disappointed. But this was getting tough and tough now. First Babar Azam, and now it's Arafat Minhas who has been held beautifully in the slips by tall Cameron Green.
Yeah, turn and bounce, plenty of bounce. A little juggling act from Cameron Green, but he holds on. At Renshaw with the ball turning sharply. First wicket for him in international cricket. Minhas out for 912 for 6.
अपने बैंक का एजेंट ढूंढते ढूंढते थक गए। अब हर बैंकिंग
And just hanging his bat at that one, and a very good catch in the end. He kept his eye on the ball and pulled off a good catch. Oh, spinning back into the stumps, but it's the guessing game for the umpire. That ball is spinning a mile. Australia thinking. What are they thinking? The arrest timer is just about to go bust. They let it go. 6 down for 112.
This struck him outside off stump. That was the discussion. I'm sure trying to convince English that maybe it struck him in line. Back-to-back wickets. Babar and Arafat.
We're talking of partnerships that need one right here, right now. Both batsmen or not. Struck him outside the stumps, would have been umpire's call. Given it out, it would have stayed out. So close thing. Kuhnemann 3 for 30. It's got to just shorten the length for that ball to take effect off the surface. Yeah, there's got to be more there.
He's bowled very well throughout the series, has Kuhnemann. His lengths throughout these 3 games have been very good.
Yeah, that's played quite nicely in the end. It got big on him, but he didn't really push hard at it. Labuschagne, excellent work in the field. The dugout is getting just a wee bit restless. Right, so there's a little phase of Kuhnemann versus Babar Azam. Have a look at the links and the turn and the angle. Beautiful piece of left arm spin bowling. Beating him consistently, and then he got a great one in the end. Turned him around, and what a beauty that was. Babar Azam doesn't play the sweep shot, so he was kind of stuck in the crease and only had one option. Whereas Shadab will look to do that, just to put him off his length. That's a very good option. Picks up 2.
Yeah, just push forward with the way that Kuhnemann is bowling. There is that opportunity with that outside edge. And Shadab, good form, had it very well in the previous game, so he's got confidence with runs in the previous game, so might just play the spinners better.
Can they have a fielder around the corner for a top edge? There's a little bit of discussion, and I think the deep square leg fielder is coming into the circle. It's a much better field set now. Australia reading this quite well. What is he thinking? He's got to make sure he doesn't get out. Get a partnership of sorts. Oh, that is extremely well played in the end. That really is terrific from Shadab. Somehow managed to squeeze it away from the stumps for a run. Have a look at this one. Oh, he somehow managed to keep that one away from the stumps and the pads. Even Kumar Dharmasana fell. There's a lucky break. And it's drinks time here at Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. certainly Australia seems to be in the driver's seat in this contest. Pakistan were swimmingly placed, but now in a bit of a pickle. 116 for the loss of 6. Zampa is coming on to bowl. He's bowled 7, none for 20. I don't know whether that's the right way to go. Maybe to stop Shadab from playing the sweep shot. He's wicket to wicket, hits the length, bowls a straighter line. This change could be batsman specific. Let's see whether it works or not.
Both Samad and Shadab very deft at attacking spin, playing that big shot. And they play a couple and put pressure back on Australia.
Good that Shadab is in a bit of a form, because they need him to be out there and get a partnership and maybe get Pakistan over the line. 42 to win, 4 wickets in hand. A nice shot. Yeah, we've reached that situation where even a single has to be appreciated. I mean, Pakistan have got themselves into such an awkward position. But credit to Australia. They've played, once again, a wonderful hand, especially with the ball. Oh, and they're being the presence of mind, back flipping it at the non-striker stumps. To get some pitches out of the rough. Been given a wide. Six down for 119. Pakistan winning the first one comfortably for 5. Australia roaring back with a 41-run win, and this is going right to the wire. Can't pick a winner at this stage. 39 of 102 balls, so on a gooder surface, this would have been walk in the park, but the ball is turning a mile. And the flow is with Australia. Quite funny that the tail-enders' batting prowess certainly is scrutinized in such tight games. And that's why it's important for the tail-enders to be good tail-enders, or the late middle order batsmen, whatever you want to call them. 10,000 things going through his mind. Shaheen Afridi, he had this game covered for most part of the evening, but certainly now Pakistan in a bit of a difficult situation.
Got the rules again.
One thing that English will have his eye on is that he's only got 1 over from Kuhnemann, and he's got a couple of overs for Zampa, so he'll have to rely on not his mainstream spinners. And he'll probably be waiting for a little bit longer, ideally to get a wicket and then bring Kuhnemann on, or just slightly longer before he gets him to bowl his last over.
I think Ellis could be handy as well. Still got 3 overs left. Ellis. And that could be critical phase of bowling as well. So Pakistan got to play out the entire innings quite cleverly. 6 down for 120. Till the 50th, so Australia taking the time, making sure that they probably pick a rougher ball which is easy to grip. I think it's Manas Labuschagne who's going to roll his arm over. If different to Zampa, he's got more loop and maybe more spin. And so Australia thinking out of the box. They're introducing a half bowler at this stage. Let's see if he can bowl the channel, bowl the length.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise. Manas with his leg spin now. This could be a very inspired move, or it could go sideways because he might just toss up a few and an opportunity for a boundary.
Starts off well. Australia looking for a bit of spin from Manas Labuschagne. So how can he get the ball to tweak? Maybe a bit more flight. Oh, it's a beauty. Engaging him into a drive. Somewhat missing that one. But that's the ball to bowl. Good revs on the ball, and that was a good one actually. It spun quite extensively.
Just feel these next 10 runs so vital.
Could have a man in the slips. I don't know whether they're looking for a catcher. Right now it's just allowing Manas Labuschagne to get into some kind of rhythm, so giving him a bit of security in the field. But I think slipper is needed. The ball is turning sharply. That's an excellent over so far. What an over. Brilliantly bowled by Manas Labuschagne. It's a maiden, and 6 down for 120 Pakistan.
a positive result. Giving everything. Plenty of options being used by the Australian captain. And the spinners haven't disappointed the captain. He has led the pack. Koeneman with 3 wickets for just 34 runs from his 9 overs. Daily want another one from here. Australians. Oh, wicket to wicket. Got the surface to respond to his style of bowling. Shadab is one batsman who knows how to handle the pressure. Making sure that he gets to the pitch of the ball. Smother the spin.
And this might be just the most important over of the game. Last 5 deliveries in the spell of Matt Koeneman. How watchful and how close is that? Shadab looking confident after a good knock in that previous game. Wasn't able to get Pakistan over the line. Now 38 of 88. Australia making a real game out of this. Every ball, there's a bit of a hard skip.
Yeah, no protection for the left armour behind the square on the onside. That's why he tried his luck, Shadab Khan, to release the pressure. Very watchful.
Nerves, tension, fingers crossed as to which way the final turn this game will take. Matt Koeneman, once again a phenomenal spell. Latest wicket, that of Babar Azam. Rank long hop and gets the deserved treatment. That boundary will allow Pakistan to breathe.
Well, let me tell you, any batter batting in this situation, hope for such a delivery. That was a dream delivery and dealt with. Pressure releaser. I wasn't expecting that kind of a delivery from Koeneman.
Mid-wicket goes to the boundary for the final delivery. Oh, what a delivery. What a retort from Matt Koeneman. He completes the spell. And a good one that is. 38 for 3. Pakistan 124 for 6.
It's all about pitching the ball in the right areas, and this pitch will respond.
Manas yet to give away a run. 7 deliveries, dots in a row from Manas. Labuschagne is the final roll of the dice. One more wicket here. Quicker one, just played off the off stump for 1. Or if you're looking for a royal lifestyle, Kingdom Valley is the place to be. Could be your next. Ball is not a concern. Shadab 8, Abdul Samad 4, 13 of 35 between the two. It is just the extreme spin, the low bounds that is asking questions. Rank long hop. He'll feel he's missed out here. Picking up on stump mic as well. Mana's not happy. Shadab has missed out on that one. fair to say it's become a low-scoring thriller, this. Pakistan bundling out Australia for 158. And still 33 runs, and Amir Sohail, Pakistan viewers have become used to a little bit of tense watching.
That's nicely swept. Running hard. Only a single available there. Now, one must admit, cricket has been absorbing and engaging. We're so used to see boundaries and sixes hit, but this kind of a cricket has its own flavor. Oh, come on. Oh, commitment. And ran only 2. Should have been 3. Should have been 6, to be honest. It was a juicy full toss.
It's all good with that boundary. Pakistan required 30 off 78. Lowest targets Pakistan has failed to chase in ODIs in the history of the game. And 168, so that meddling number of 158 in between that, but it's been a long time since Pakistan has faltered. Last lowest chase back in 2013 that they couldn't get over the line, so Pakistan should back themselves. Matt Renshaw. Yeah, definitely. The way the modern game is tipped in the favor of batters with generally good batting tracks in wide ball formats. This has been a grind, a real test of temperament and skill and technique. That is why this one's going down to the wire as well. Right then, Pakistan, the official mobile handset partner in this series, Vigotel.
Renshaw is looking to bowl that attacking line outside the off stump, hoping that he'll be able to create a bit of gap between bat and pad.
Sweeps it right in front of the stumps, but does a good job in the end. So picks up another couple in that empty pocket down the leg side. 26 now for Pakistan.
Every run in this situation is a gold dust for Pakistan. And he knows the art of scoring runs, Shadab. Got plenty of experience. And he's been exposed so many times in such situations, Shadab Khan. And he's got the answers.
A lot of fielders on that leg side just moving around for Shadab. Last ball. 2 men close in, mid-wicket square, very close, and there's patrol on the fence as well on that leg side right of your screen. .133 for 6. Pakistan required 25 off 72. What does Josh Inglis throw at Pakistan? His potent weapon in terms of seam has been Nathan Ellis. And there he is. He has 3 overs up his sleeve. Maybe Adam Zampa from the other end, who's got a couple of overs. One run to Pakistan there. Or a super soft premium detergent. But just has to be careful of the slow one that just darts back in off the surface.
It is intense, isn't it? Engrossing stuff, this. Everybody's anxious.
Captain's got his pads on, sitting sidelines in the dugout. Nine sharp PD. And there it is, the one that just comes back in sharply. More importantly for Pakistan, another one ticks by.
Yeah, partnership is 23 from 48 deliveries. Not bad given the situation. Inching close to the target.
He's done well. Abdul Samad gets Shadab back on strike. It was the pace on delivery, 139 Ks full. Had a little bit of a discussion. Shadab walked down to Abdul Samad. Make sure the plans are clear. Nothing fancy, nothing extravagant. Pakistan just need to stay in there and roll over these 22 runs. A slow floater. Well, we know who the lucky winners are for the brand new Vigotel smartphone. You can scan that QR code. Also download the PCB Live app. Download and win. As we await the winner of the series. Pakistan required 21 to go back-to-back series wins against Australia. Brilliant. A flick of the wrist, a dispatch into the leg side. And Samad brings up 4.
Yeah, in this over, he has overtried things. Bowled out of desperation, hence offering an opportunity to a Pakistani batsman to make the most of it. Nicely on driven. conditions quite well. Gave sniff of a chance to his team to win this one. But the problem is you can only bowl 10 overs maximum in this format as a bowler.
An all-round performance, a complete quota of 10 overs in all 3 games and bagging 5 wickets in the series. Important ones and important finally strikes. And has really showcased left arm spin bowling throughout the series. The single is available down the ground if Abdul Samad gets a fuller pitch delivery. Happy to block it out in no rush whatsoever, Pakistan. And I just feel now mid-on has been brought up. It's probably time to maybe bring long off up as well. Long off still remains on the boundary for that final delivery. Straight to the sweeper, but big pocket down there on the offside for a couple. Over goes for 6. Pak would require just 10 now.
Critical partnership, 36 of 58. Pace saving, and in a way now it's march to the victory for Pakistan courtesy of this partnership. So it's done a very good job, and at long last there's a bit of a smile on his face. It's tense to say the least, throwing hard on that gum. Good that Shadab was or has been in good form with the bat, because that has allowed him to play this very good innings.
Yeah, the mayor of your selection in the side is how you handle different situations. And Shadab has got the experience and ability deal with different situations, and he stays calm. That is the plus point when you talk about Shadab. Knows how to handle pressure, and he's been ably assisted by Samad, who in his own rights played really well given the situation.
That's well managed in the end, really well played in the end, because there was a tough ball to play in. So he played it late, and then he was off that for that single as well. So well played.
That was a brilliant call from Shadab. He seized on the opportunity. The ball was played with a softer hand, and off he went. And got there easily. Showing game awareness, Shadab.
It's a nice one through the offside, and more runs for Shadab. Nicely timed for at least 2, if not 3. All right, now a strike away from a win, Pakistan. Hard fought and well deserved.
Yeah, it's a prerequisite for a batter to be successful on a pitch like this. Play the ball late, and that's what he did, Shadab. A allowed the ball to come close to him and then on the gap a couple of runs.
Credit to Australia for making fist of things. This could have been a straightforward win for Pakistan, but how well they've come back and made it tough for Pakistan. That one kept extremely low.
He knows how to handle those deliveries which actually keep very low. Remember that delivery from the left arm spinner Kuhnemann? Went really low, Shadab, to deal with that. He watches the ball very closely. Till the last moment, Shadab.
Gets one on the gloves. It's a kind of pitch where there's been variation and Ellis has been on song. Almost there. And Afridi will or should lift that trophy.
How many times we have seen a shot like plays in an ODI, and especially in this situation? The reason why Afridi had been placed there because a couple of times in the previous over of Ellis, there was inside edge onto the pad, went aerial.
End of the 41st, 152 for 6. Chalk and cheese, the two dressing rooms. Pakistan, just about 20 minutes back, were a bit tense and restless. Zampa has gone wicketless, and that's the thing that has sort of hit Australia a bit hard because they needed more out of him in the wickets column. But he's been well managed by Pakistan, so Pakistan on the threshold of another series win against Australia. Gets it over the man at mid-on, may just trickle down into the fence. Right, couple of runs. Shadab, you know, some innings may not look great on the scorecard, but this 23 not out. Gets it past the infield. This could be it. Pakistan have got two, and so scores are level. He's been the find of the series, Arafat Minas. Got good skills with the ball, very good temperament as an individual. Played those over the road. Pakistan has the series. Third consecutive ODI series win against Australia. This is massive. And the crowds are happy. Scraped through in the end, but it is their day, their night, and they were better than Australia. Now,
question Shadab's selection, but how well he has answered all the questions. Eventually was able to pick up few wickets in this game. He has fielded brilliantly, and with the bat, he's been exceptional in this series. A couple of times he was asked to bat under pressure, dealt the pressure very well, and eventually got Pakistan over the line in this game. Good partnership between these two, and not
You want to be in the winners' camp, and as they say, winners are grinners. So Pakistan over the line, not before Australia making it tough for them. Went deep into the 43rd over, and it's Shaheen Afridi and his man who were better than Australia on the night when it mattered. And a very good win for Pakistan, because they needed this after a bit of a disastrous outing in Bangladesh, something for the fans to cherish.
And on the other hand, you have to give credit to the Aussies that did fight well in alien conditions. They have fought really hard. At times stifled the Pakistani team. And they'll learn a lot from this tour, the Aussies.
Yeah, how to bat and bowl on low bouncy surfaces. The half-tracker from Zampa, he was below par with the ball, and that did hurt Australia quite badly. They needed more out of him in the wickets column, but Shadab with a spanking four gets Pakistan over the line, and a series win. Third consecutive series win against Australia. That's a big deal. Australia, even though they weren't with their strong players in the squad for this series, but they have a strong system, and so even the young guns that played in this series were impressive, and so we know that beating Australia takes a lot of effort, mentally and technically, and Pakistan were good tonight. Farhan 6 and Masadak at 27 of 26. And then Babar Azam came in and he steadied the innings with a 40 of 84. Took his time. In the end got a great one from Kuhnemann. And this partnership between Samad and Shadab worked 49 of 69. Closed the deal for Pakistan.
Yeah, you need a couple of good partnerships to be able to get over the line with this kind of a total. And we had a couple of good partnerships, and the last one of 49 made the difference. Although most of the bowlers in the Aussie lineup gave their 100%, but still not good enough to be able to win the series and win the game. You spoke about quite a few positives which Pakistan had during this series, but for me, major positive for Pakistan is Shaheen Afridi. The way he has captained the side, and also the way he bowled. He bowled intelligently. Not every time he was looking to bowl with express pace. He was focusing on liner length and swinging the ball. And that's a good sign.
That is the upshot of the game. 157 in Pakistan, 161 for the loss of 6. And so winning the series 2-1. One at Pindi and won the third one here at Lahore. Time for a break, and on the other side we'll have more fun for you.